Welcome back to Tabletop Assault. I'm David.
I'm Ross.
And today we're bringing you a 1500 point battle report where I'm going to be finally using the new Space Wolf Codex in all their glory.
And I'll be using the Thousand Suns.
It's a bit of a grudge match.
Yeah, so it's kind of expected, you know.
Yeah.
Space Wolf's Codex coming out, gotta field those Thousand Suns, you know. And every time I field Thousand Suns, I love to peril all the time. So I'm hoping this time, you know, the sorcerers won't betray me.
So Ross, tell us what we're going to play today.
So today we're going to play Spoils of War. How that works is that we've got 6 objective markers on the field, and at the beginning of the turn we've got to have 3 cards in our hand. If you go any less, you draw up to 3. Go any more, I think you discount it, but I don't think it's possible to get more than 3.
Doubt it.
So what happens with that one as well is that if you draw a card that is secure objective marker X, if you get it, you cannot discard it for any reason other than achieving it, but your opponent can achieve it as well. So say I get secure objective marker 2, you're near objective marker 2, in your turn, you take it, score a point. Also an extra victory point to whoever scores the most secure objective markers at the end of the game.
Usual caveats: slay the Warlord, first blood, line breaker.
All apply.
Let's kick on and show you the armies. Today we have my 1500 points of the brand new Codex Space Wolves. I wish I could take all the fun units in Space Wolves, but I wanted to do a sort of boots on the ground edition of the new Space Wolf Codex. So what I brought for you today is 2 battalions, giving me 13 command points to play with. We're going to run through our first battalion, and it's the simpler one. It's going to be led by Arjac Rockfist, and his Warlord trait will be Saga of the Bear. We will then have a Wolflord Terminator armour with Thunderhammer Storm Shield, and he will have the Wolfen Stone, which is a nice wee additional attacks sort of buff relic. We then have 5 Wolfguard Terminators, all with Thunderhammer Storm Shields, and then 3 5-man Grey Hunter squads, all kitted out the same: bolt guns, bolt pistols, frag and crack, and chain swords. Moving on to battalion number 2, we have Njal the Stormcaller in Runic Terminator armour. Njal is going to have Living Lightning, Tempest Wrath, and Jaws of the World Wolf for his psychic powers. We have a second Rune Priest in there with Plasma Pistol, Runic Axe, Runic Armour, and a Psychic Hood, who will have Stormcaller and Fury of the Wolf Spirits for his psychic powers. We then have another 3 Grey Hunter squads, all with bolt pistols, bolt guns, frag and crack, and chain swords, and then a meaty Long Fangs unit, all with 4 plasma cannons. The Ancient has a plasma gun, bolt pistol, chain sword, and frag and crack grenades. And then we have 2 Rhinos, both with storm bolters. So with that, guys, that is my 1500 points of the new Codex Space Wolves. Cannot wait to see how these guys perform with some of their new rules. Let's show you the Thousand Suns.
We now have our 1500 points of Thousand Suns. I'll be a battalion attachment, so I'm going to have 8 command points to play with. So in my HQ I have a Demon Prince with wings. Sorcerer Arcane is the Dark Matter Crystal. Dark Reticus powers are Death X, Diabolic Strength, and Smite. He's armed with Malefic Talons 2 sets. I also have, as my Warlord, Ahriman on a Disc of Tzeentch. His Warlord trait is Otherworldly Prescience, and his Dark Reticus powers are Death X, Prescience, and Gift of Chaos. I then have for troops, I have in the back a unit of 10 Rubric Marines. I've got a Aspiring Champion with Weavers of Fate. He's armed with Warp Flame Pistol and 4 Stave. I then have 9 Rubric Marines, 8 armed with Warp Flamers, and 1 with the Soul Reaper Cannon. I then have 2 units of Zangors, both the same, there's 23 in each unit, all armed with Auto Pistol and Chain Swords, and both armed with Brayhorns. I then have for my elites 2 units of Scarab Occults. One is armed Scarab Occult Sorcerer with Glamour of Tzeentch. It's got Infernal Combi Bolter and 4 Stave, and then I have 3 Infernal Combi Bolters, 4 Power Swords, 1 is Soul Reaper Cannon, and 1 has a Hellfire Missile on his back. And then I've got another one of those Scarab Occult Terminators, more or less the same, but the Sorcerer has Weavers of Fate, Infernal Combi Bolter with 4 Stave, 3 Infernal Combi Bolters, 4 Power Swords, Soul Reaper Cannon, and a Hellfire Missile pack as well. And that's my 1500 points of Thousand Suns. This is the battle map that we are playing on today. Very Solve Rune's Mars Background Worlds. So we're playing Vanguard Strike, which is corner to corner, and we have quite a few objective markers about the place. So we've got number 1 over here, number 2 just over here, number 3 up in the back, number 4 over here, then number 5 in this corner, and number 6 in the sort of centre part. So yeah, quite spread out, a wee bit more on the left hand side, but with that let's have a look at deployment. Well, we have the 1000 Sun deployment first, and so what have we got? I have one unit of Zangors on this flank and the other one on this side. Rubrics with their Warp Flamers in the centre, Ahriman and the Demon Prince perched up there with their fly keywords looking down upon everything. Got 2 units of Scarab Occult in the Teleportarium ready to strike once we see how the Space Wolves coming. With that, let's have a look at their deployment.
Space Wolves deployment. So we have my Rhino with 2 5-man Grey Hunter squads. My Lonely Rune Priest up here, just next to this objective, but kind of trying to deny a little bit of drop space over here. Over here we have my second Rhino that has 5 more Grey Hunters and 5 Longfangs. Then I have another Grey Hunter squad here, another Grey Hunter squad on objective number 4, Grey Hunter squad in my back line, and obviously Njal, the Stormcaller. I then have in total 5 Terminators, Arjac, and my Wolf Terminator Lord, all in Teleportarium to Deep Strike. So yeah, with that guys, the armies are facing each other off. A good old grudge match here, Ross.
Absolutely.
So do you want to roll first, see who goes first?
Absolutely, I get +1. So I've got 5.
5. What do I get? I
You
rolled
got
a 6. Now, this is interesting because off camera, me and Ross were debating. I certainly don't want to go first.
And neither do I.
So we did check the rules, and I can actually choose to go first or second. I'm going to choose to go second. There's no point in Ross seizing.
No.
So it will be 1000 Suns, turn 1.
Well, usually in this game you're like, yes, I got first turn. It's very rare that it's a game you're like, no, neither of us want it. And tragically on this one, I did get first turn. I'm quite short range, so that's making it a bit more difficult. Yeah, going to be a tricky one. I've got my Scarab Occults to deep strike into delicate areas, but I think what's really going to determine this one is the cards that I get in turn 1. So that's really going to decide how I sort of do my movement. Speaking of which, let's draw some cards. Well, here's the first 3 cards for the 1000 Suns. Secure objective marker 5. Absolutely possible. It may be a little bit of a long bomb sort of advance move, but it's possible, so I can go for it. Witch Hunter, score 1 victory point if I destroy an enemy Psyker. Now there is now Stormcaller, who I believe is Psyker, so I can take him out. Maybe not this turn. Defend objective marker 2. Now that is a pain.
Not happening.
Not really going to happen. That one's, you know, David probably wanted that one more than anything. Fortunately, he can't get it. It's only secure objectives he can get, not defend. But still not one I want. I'm debating if I want to use command points to actually replace that. And part of me saying no for now. I'd rather keep those 2 command points maybe for later. So with that, let's go into our movement. So that's me finished up for the 1000 Suns turn 1. So what have I done? First thing I did was advance these Zangors down here. Now I rolled really badly, so I used a command point to roll again, and I rolled really badly again, and it was looking very bad, but I remembered I have a Brayhorn in both units, and that adds +1 to advance and charge rolls. That put me just within 3 inches and no more of that objective. Thank goodness, because David could have rolled up and actually stole it from me as part of Spoils of War. So I wasn't going to let that happen. My rubrics over here have moved forward, and Ahriman is sort of joined in the middle of them. My Demon Prince has joined in the middle of these sort of Zangors. Yeah, down here. So yeah, that's kind of my movement. I'm going to keep my Scarab Occult in Deep Strike Reserve to keep them for later. With that, let's go into the second phase. We're going to go into the psychic phase, and it's not going to be an exciting one. I've just got a few spells to do just to sort of prepare in case David tries to be a bit aggressive next turn. So we're going to start with Diabolic Strength on the Demon Prince, try and, you know, augment him a wee bit. So it's going to be a 6 to cast, which we fail. I'm not that bored by that, I'll accept that, fine.
Not worth a command point.
Not worth a command point at all. Going to go with Prescience next from Ahriman, which is Warp Charge 6. I'm going to put it on the Zangors on this side, in fact, because you might charge them.
Okay.
So it's going to be 7 to cast, but he does get +1.
Got it.
7, 8, yep, you're nowhere in range to deny that. So
definitely not.
so you do get +1. And I'm going to go with Weavers of Fate from the Rubric Marines themselves. Yep.
Going to put them on who?
Going to put them on themselves.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah, so 6, 7, that's an 8, which is well more than we need, so it's +1 to their invul save. And that was it for Thousand Suns turn 1. What can I say? I've just moved about a wee bit, try and claim a bit more of the board, but I'm extra cautious of what David has planned in his turn. It's really going to be seeing who drops first. That's going to be a scary matter. I have achieved Secure Objective Marker 5, so with that sort of advanced move, very, very handy. And I am going to burn Defend Objective Marker 2. I just don't see myself being able to get that.
I agree, Ross.
So that is me. I'm on 1 victory point to David's 0, but he hasn't had a turn yet. Let's see if we can change that score as we go into Space Wolves turn 1.
Right, Space Wolves turn 1. Let's see if we can kind of change the game, speed it up a little bit. None of us really wanted turn 1, so we're kind of dancing around at the moment in our deployment zones, not wanting to advance too far forward. More importantly though, that might change things if my tactical objectives force me into an aggressive stance. With that, guys, let's see how we pan out and see what cards we get. So I've just drawn my cards, and it's quite an interesting bunch, this one. So we got Secure 1. Uh-oh. It's too dangerous for me to try and get it. It surrounds whatever units will be there. Ross will chop them up for days. I can't discard it because it's a secure one, per the mission rules. Ross has pretty much got a point next turn. I did get Defend 4 and Secure 2. So Secure 2, well, I've got that in the bag. And Defend 4, very luckily, that will be 2 points at the end of Ross's turn, if they're still there. So with that, guys, that's my cards. Let's see how I deploy. So I've finished deploying, and I have disembarked these 2 Grey Hunter squads. They disembarked, they're 3 inches, moved up 6 inches. They're going to start taking pot shots at Zangors, try and thin the herd. We've screened them with the Rhino here, just to make sure the Flamers can't really get to the Grey Hunters, which is... I need to protect them. These Grey Hunters have disembarked from that Rhino over there. There's still the Long Fangs remaining in that Rhino, but they've disembarked again just to spread out a little bit more to minimise how much floor space Ross actually has to drop his Rubric Scarab Occult into. Also, my Rune Priest is up here just claiming the objective. Njal has moved up in threat range of those Zangors. Grey Hunters just behind the barricade. More Grey Hunters in my backline, again trying to protect my rear from drops. And over here we have those Grey Hunters defending marker 4 along with the Rhino. So with that, guys, I'm going to crack on with some Psychic. Njal the Stormcaller is going to start the Psychic phase off by smiting 18 inches over onto those Zangors.
Okay.
He gets +1 to his tests. Let's hope for a big high number, not double 6. Well, it's a 4, but with the +1, it does become a 5. So it's D3 mortal wounds on those Zangors for 1 dead Zangor. Njal the Stormcaller is now going to use Living Lightning, still within 18 inches of those Zangors. 6 to cast for D3 mortal wounds. We get it. D3 for 2 more dead Zangors. Into the shooting phase. Our Psychic phase for these army has been fantastic. Let's give you some entertainment.
Well, Saga's supposed to be my sort of thing, and I'll get it next time.
That's coming.
I'll make it amazing.
Grey Hunters, they're all within rapid fire range, but this is 2 squads. So the first 5-man squad into the Zangors.
Okay.
We have 10 shots, hitting on a 3+ for 3 misses. Wounding you, I believe, on a 4. I think your toughness is 4.
Yep.
So horrifically bad roll. So only 1 wound.
Okay.
And he's alive.
Oh my.
So, second Grey Hunters, come on guys, into the Zangors. Rapid firing bolt guns, 10 shots, hitting on 3s.
Oh!
That's average. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
No, it gets 6 hits.
Yeah, that's not average.
Either way, 4s, that's better.
That's much better.
4 wins on these Zangors.
Okay, 5 pluses. Saved 1, 3 go down.
Rhino's gonna Storm Bolter, he'll be in rapid fire range into these Zangors, who've lost 3 so far. 4 shots, hitting on 3s. For 2 hits, wounding on 4s. For 1 wound on the Zangors.
5 up save. Nope, another 1 gone.
Not much left to really shoot here, but these 2 Grey Hunters are going to bolt gun into the Zangors over there. Only 2 of the Grey Hunters are just in range. 3s to hit. 4s to wound. It's nothing. We're moving on just to round here, guys. I know it's hard to see, but 2 models from this unit can shoot at the Zangors.
Okay.
So 2 of them hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. For 1 wound.
1 5 up save. Nope.
And then lastly, it's probably worth mentioning, this 5-man Grey Hunter squad is also in range, so 5 shots into the Zangors, who've lost 1 already, hitting on 3s. Grey Hunters can't shoot today. Wounding on 4s for 2 wounds.
They can wound though. And another 1 goes down, so that's 2 more down.
So shooting phase is over. I'm not going to declare any charges. There's a possible charge here, but it brings me too close to those flamers, which it's just giving them free kills really. So with that guys, into morale.
Okay. So I've got 2 to make on the Zangor unit here. So on a 3 plus, I fail.
Nope.
So 1, delightful. And I fail on this one on a 4. So nope, I'm actually all good.
Right, that is the end of Space Wolves turn 1. I only score 1 measly point. I get secure 2 with the Rune Priest down there in the telemetry tower, if I'll also show you. That's all I get there. Defend 4 might hopefully come for me. And my secure 1 objective, well guys, I can't discard it. And Ross will use that to get himself a point. We'd expect in the next round. Yeah. Scores 1-1 I believe at the moment. I think the game's going to probably start to open up in a minute. Let's go into Thousand Suns, turn 2.
Well, we're now on Thousand Suns turn 2. David was not aggressive in that turn, and you know, we're sort of stalemating each other here. So I think it's time one of us, maybe, depending on my cards, is actually going to go for it. So yeah, I've still got plenty of guys in the field. David has moved slightly forward and is trying to claim a good deal of points. Let's see how I counter that. So that is my cards drawn, and oh boy were they bad. Witch Hunter, so that is if I kill at least one enemy Psyker, which is still possible. Kingslayer, which is Arjac. Now I don't think he's appeared yet, but I've heard he's an absolute monster to bring down, so that's not ideal. Then I drew Domination, and I was like, oh boy, that's not gonna happen, not anytime soon anyway. So I decided to use 2 command points to discard it, and then I drew Psychological Warfare, which against Space Marines is also really difficult, but more possible than Domination. Much more possible than Domination. So that's the 3 cards I've got, not ideal, so guess I'm going for damage. So we're now on to, well, just finished the Thousand Sun movement phase. I have deep striked my Scarab Occult down here. As I'm praying to everything, I can bring down these sort of Grey Hunters here. Moved my Zangors a wee bit forward along with my Demon Prince. And then over here I've moved the Zangors forward as well to threaten here. Rubric's advanced because they can advance in flame, and Ahriman has joined them as well. So I've sort of moved quite aggressively forward. I do have that objective marker 1, I'm 3 inches away from it, so I'm going to steal it from David.
No, Ross, come on.
Well, that's kind of how this game goes, and I'm praying to everything I can get a Witch Hunter. With that, let's go into the Psychic phase. Gonna start off the Psychic phase with Glamour of Tzeentch on the back unit of Scarab Occult. So swap charge 7 for them. Not going to happen, and even with a reroll it'd be really difficult, so not going to do that.
Okay.
Going to go with Weaver of Fates on the next Scarab Occult unit, which is this unit here. 4, 5, 6, 7, which will mean they are wavered, so that's +1 to their inbox.
Okay, I'm going to try and deny that.
Okay,
with
okay.
my standard Rune Priest here at the back.
Okay, okay.
So I need to get an 8 then on 2 dice. You rolled a 7, didn't you?
I rolled a 7, so you need
7,
to
yeah,
get
8. Got it.
Oh,
so
man.
no Weaver of Fates.
Ahriman's going to attempt Prescience onto these Zangors here. Gonna need a 7, but 6 because he's got +1. So, yep, that's it casts.
Not in range to deny, so away you go.
And Ahriman's next going to go with Smite onto the Rhino.
Okay.
4, 6, 7.
D3.
D3 damage. For just 1 wound. And Demon Prince next will attempt to do Smite onto this unit of Grey Hunters. I really needed this one. I'm gonna command point it.
Okay.
So command point that 1.
It's a 4, so it brings it to a 6.
Yep.
I'm going to try and deny with Njal the Stormcaller. Now I do not get my Psychic Hood ability because you're longer than 12 inches away.
Okay, okay.
So you rolled a 6, so I need to get a 7. It's not stopped. I'd have to roll a 5+ to actually stop it. It's only in the Grey Hunters. You've only, how many spells can you do actually? Only 1 with him.
I can do 2.
You can do 2. And
Thousand Sun one can do 2 as opposed to a
and I've
one.
got 2 denies and I've got 13 command points. So I might
13 command points.
I've got 2 battalions.
Yeah, command.
So I'll just use one of these dice. So I need a 5+. Failed. So you get your Smite off Rost on those Grey Hunters.
Yep, D3, nice and high.
For 2 dead Grey Hunters.
Next I'm going to do Diabolic Strength with the Demon Prince, just in case Dave tries to charge him. Maybe risk it because I can't reroll this if I miscast, but you know, sometimes you need to go big. Don't miscast. Oh, it was blinking close, but me rolling 3s and Psychic tests are becoming way too common. I don't get it. Going to go with Rubrics, who are going to, because they advance, these flamers at the front here can hit the Rhino. The Soul Reaper cannon will not shoot at all because it's a heavy weapon. So 4d6 automatic hits from the flamers. So that's going to be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'll just get the dice. Okay, 12 dice, 5s to wound you. For only 2 wounds.
-2.
-2, 5 up save.
5 up save on the Rhino. So I lose another 2 wounds, I believe him down to 7.
Going to go with these Zangor units next. They're going to split fire. 5 at the front are going to fire at this unit of Grey Hunters, and there's 4 shots just in range who are going to fire at this unit here. So with the 5 onto this unit, hitting on 3s because I prescience them, and they're usually Bliss skill 4. Okay, I usually would get to reroll 1s because Ahriman, but there is none. And it's going to be 4s to wound you with the bolt pistols.
I don't think they're bolt pistols, I think they're auto pistols.
Oh, the auto pistols, so definitely not even close to wounded.
We'll just double check that.
So yeah, even with the all pistol or even bolt pistol, not even close. So yep, onto the guys at the front. 4 shots, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s.
Okay.
2s.
Both our shooting phases haven't been too great.
Oh, it's just 2s that end my days.
5s to win, strength 3 all
wins.
pistols.
Nah.
No.
And just for kicks, Inferno bolt pistol from Ahriman onto the Rhino. Gonna need 2s to hit, rerolling 1s. Well, thank goodness for Ahriman hitting on 2s.
Yep.
2s, man, they end my days. 5s to wound. Nap. So we're going to go with this unit of Scarab Occult first. Now we're going to split up their shots. We're going to put the Inferno bolt guns into, is it the combi Inferno bolt guns? Yeah.
Yeah.
Into these Grey Hunters here. 2 are in rapid fire range, 2 are not.
Okay.
We're then going to put the Soul Reaper cannon into this unit of Grey Hunters.
Okay.
And the missiles, unfortunately, are not in range of this Rhino, and it can't actually see this Rhino because this big old piece of rock. So I'm just going to put them into these guys.
Yeah. Cool. Fair enough.
So a lot of firepower. Hopefully it's going to be amazing. I am within range of the Demon Prince to allow me reroll 1s to hit, which is amazing. So here comes the Combi Inferno ball guns straight at the Grey Hunters, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Okay, take out the 2s first.
That should be enough to annihilate them.
Hopefully so, and we're just going to secure it more with more hits. Indeed we are. Now it's going to be 4s to wound you.
Yeah, we're going to say as well, I'm not enough cover for me there as well.
No,
so
they're coming way too at the side.
4s to wound.
That's not so good, but
It is only
it's
3 Marines.
Only 3 Marines. Now it's -2 AP, so it's going to be 5 up saves.
-2 AP, 5 up saves. Let's see what we get. Would you believe it? Toast. And that is also First Blood to 1,000 Suns.
So Reaper time, on to these Grey Hunters here. So it's going to be 4 shots, 3 set, reroll 1s. Nice. 3s to win you. For again, all wounds, -3 AP brings you to 6s.
6 up saves, here we go. So I lose 3 Grey Hunters.
And the Hellfire Missile pack on the shoulders, straight into these guys. Gonna be 3 set your reroll 1s. Dreaded 2s. 2s to win you. Now I'll accept 2s. Yes, told you.
-2, 5 up save. 1 Grey Hunter is eviscerated.
Okie dokie, now it's time to kill Njal with just about everything. He must die here. I made one critical mistake. I put this, my sorcerer in the back so he was in range to get the rerolls. What I should have done is put the Soul Reaper there and put him in front. It would have given me 2 more shots, but if you survived by 1 wound, David, I deserve to lose this game.
Okay.
It's not going to happen.
No, I'm not confident either. However,
14 Infernal Bolt gunshots.
just want to add a reminder, guys, he's not my Warlord.
Yeah.
Please bear that in mind.
See Space Wolf characters, I'm just glad to kill them.
Okay, thanks Ross.
14 shots, Space Wolf fans are not going to like me. 14 shots, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s.
Cool.
Couple of 2, no 1s.
Okay, but fair amount of hits.
Fair amount of hits. Now you are toughness 4?
Yeah, so 4s to win me.
4s to wins, need loads. That's not loads.
It's not loads, but you still get firepower as a backup, so what, 4 wins?
4 wins.
4 wins. -2 will bring my 2 up armour basically to 4 up, which is the same as my invul for him. So 4 up saves. I take 2 wounds.
Save it for the Hellfire.
Yeah, I'm going to save it because your Hellfire is multi-damage, I believe.
It is indeed.
I'm down to 4 wounds. You might as well just roll those 4 dice for your Soul Reaper.
Yeah, let's do Soul Reaper time. It's going to be 3 stat you. Reroll 1s. Reroll those 1s! Go on, Demon Prince. Oh, come on.
Okay.
It's
getting awfully tight.
Yeah, 3s to win you.
3s indeed.
Oh!
Okay, so I've still got 4 wins left.
I need you to fail this.
4 up invul. Failed it, so I'm down to 3 wounds.
Right, okay, this is getting tight now. 2s are going to ultimately defeat me here.
Okay, so 2 shots with the missile and you ignore penalties and reroll 1s.
3s reroll 1s. We've just got hope for no 2s.
Well, you can still kill him with 1. It's decent
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Oh! I'm going to use command point.
Okay.
It's got to happen. Don't roll a 1 or 2
So
here.
1 hit so far.
Oh, for the love of everything!
So no rerolls for your damage if it gets through. 2s to win them. Okay, you win. Right, now you can bet I'm re-rolling this.
Absolutely, David.
So
absolutely.
-2, and base it with 4 up here, so 50-50. Re-rolling it.
Re-roll.
Oh! So, Ross, you're down to what? 3 command points? 2?
I am.
3. I'm down to, I believe, either 11 or 12, something. I think it's 11. But Njal's got 3 wins left.
Right, I'm angry now. Like, that was disappointing beyond anything. I'm going to charge you, David.
Okay.
It's a 10-inch charge. It's pretty large. But, yeah, go for it.
I'm going to use, I think it's on Nightwing. It's his Eagle, which you can kindly see perched there. D6 attacks for 4. Can you give me 3 more dice, Ross?
Sure can.
Hitting on, that's... Was it 4 roll there, yeah?
Yeah, you got
6s. Okay, sweet. Strength 3, so 5s to wind. Sweet.
2 up save.
2 up save.
Really, I'm not going to command point it. Like, how is that humanly possible?
Right, charge time.
10-inch charge. Nailed it.
You nailed it. So you're in.
So going to go with my Prescience Zangors next. I'm going to attempt to multi-charge into both the Grey Hunter unit. Very dangerous move. I actually need a 12-inch charge really to get as many as humanly possible.
Sure do.
But we've got whether your shots first, so go for it.
Okay, 20. Bolt guns, rapid firing, Overwatch. Okay, 4 hits.
Okay.
Sorry. 4 hits there. Your toughness 4, so 4s. Oh, okay. 3 wins in the Zangors.
5 up saves. Lost 2 more. What's my charge? Bad.
So, you're meant to declare this at the start of the fight phase, but Ross is kindly allowing me to use this. It was planned for the fight phase.
Well, this is the beginning of the fight phase.
Yeah, true actually. But yeah, I'm going to use for 1 command point one of the new stratagems, which is called Seeking a Saga. You use this stratagem at the beginning of the fight phase. Choose a space of character from your army within 1 inch of an enemy unit with the greater power rating than that character. Those Scarabs certainly are. I'm choosing Njal, the Stormcaller here, obviously, guys. Basically, I get to reroll failed runes for attacks made by that character against that enemy unit. So with that, guys, let's crack on.
So I'm going to start off with Zangors. Basically this unit here, though, they multi-charged. It was a very bad charge, so I've only gone into 1 unit here. So I'm just going to put some attacks into him. 7 are in range, not my champion. They do have chainswords, so it's going to be 14 attacks. I am near Ahriman, so I'm going to be rerolling 1s, and I'm Prescience, so I'm getting +1 to hit. So it's going to be 2s, reroll 1s. That's pretty nice. So that would be awful if it wasn't for Prescience and Ahriman.
Yeah, your combo there saved you.
So yeah,
wow.
Thanks to my combo, they all hit.
14 hits.
I'm going to be forced to win you.
Sure is, guys.
That wasn't so good.
That's poor.
Yep. 3 away.
There's another 2 there, take away, so 4 wins.
Oh, 4 wins.
And it's against that 5-man unit there, isn't it?
Yeah, full armor save.
So 3 up. Well, 2 of them will go down. So I'm going to use 2 command points to intervene with Njal, bringing me down to 8, and I'm also going to use another command point to use one of the brand new stratagem guys, the Emperor's Executioners, for 1 command point down to 7. This is really nice. So essentially when I'm targeting a 1000 sun unit with this model, or this unit here, and it's within 1 inch in the fight phase, I get to make an extra attack on a roll of a 4+, as long as it's a 1000 sun unit.
Oh man.
However, due to my Legion rule, Hunters Unleashed, I have been charged. I get +1 to all my hit rolls. So that means the Executioner's rule essentially activates on a 3+.
Oh man.
So I get 3 attacks with my staff, hitting on a 2+. I get to make 2 additional attacks. I get no rerolls. So these are the 2 additional attacks. They also hit, so I now go to 4 attacks. Strength 6, so I'm 3s to wound. For 4 wounds, it's only -1, so it's a 3 up save.
3 up save. Failed 2. You're D3 damage, aren't you?
Yeah.
So one will get mitigated straight away, and then the other one might kill another guy on a
3+.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use a command point.
Okay.
Don't fail it. Oh, for goodness sake. So one's dead.
1 dies. That's a Soul Reaper?
It shouldn't be a Soul Reaper. No, it's the guy in the back.
I think it'll be the guy him there you meant.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he'll die.
Okay.
And then on a 3+, another one will die.
Yep.
Yeah, so 2 Rubrics die, or Scarab Occult die.
Yeah. So in my confidence of thinking Njal was sort of an easy target, I lost 2 Scarab Occult. How did that happen? So in retaliation for that, I'm going to spend the rest of my command points. I'm going to use Veterans of Long War to add +1 to my wound rolls, and I'm going to use Vengeance of Prospero, my version of your stratagem there, which means that on a 4+, when I fight a Space Wolf unit, I get an extra attack with my Death to the False Emperor.
Okay, you're matching mine now.
Exactly.
Loving it.
So I'm going to start with the Power Swords from the normal guys. 4 attacks, hitting on 3s.
Okay. 4s are an extra attack.
So that's potentially 3 more attacks. Okay.
So you get 5 hits in total.
5 hits in total. 4s to win you.
No, you're Veterans of Long War.
Veterans, so 3s.
3s to win me.
Which help with 1.
4 up invul.
Please go down.
And I've not used my reroll this phase, have I?
You have not.
No, I'm not.
I don't believe you have.
No.
I'm out.
I'm out. Okay. It'll be a 4 up invul save. Nailed it! Nailed it!
How is that humanly possible? I'm going to now go with the Force Stave.
Yeah.
That is the most painful thing I've ever seen, David. That's a lot. Force Stave, 2 attacks. 2 attacks, hen on 3s. Right, 4s become an extra attack.
Death to the False Emperor for your... No.
I'm strength 6 plus veteran, so I'm going to be wounding you in 2s.
Sure are. Oh!
Are you kidding me? So, yep.
Minus
1 AP.
So 3
I
up.
need you to fail this.
Damage D3 by any chance?
Damage D3, so I can still do this if you fail.
3 up armor, it's only -1.
Mistakes were made.
Moving on to the remaining combats, my Grey Hunters and this Rhino, because Ross piled into the Rhino.
Yep.
I'm just going to quickly do the Rhino first, if you don't mind, just to
Sure.
get out of the way, because it's not going to do much. 3 attacks, hitting on 6s.
Really?
Okay.
Really?
What's
your strength?
Strength 6.
Wound me in 3s.
Okay.
Oh, for the love of everything.
Right.
5 up save. Well,
nice.
1 goes down.
Bear in mind, guys, the Rhino doesn't take advantage of the Hunter's Unleashed rule.
Yeah. Not that he needed to there.
No. Great Hunters next, so we've got 2 attacks normally from the champion, but +1 for his chainsword, another Grey Hunter and his chainsword. 5 attacks. Now I have been charged, so I actually do get Hunter's Unleashed, so that'll be 2s to hit. So all but 1, and it'll be 4s to wound. For 3 wounds.
3 wounds, 5 up saves. Cool, another 1 goes down.
I'm just going to use another stratagem here, guys, at the end of the fight phase, which we now are. I'm going to use 3 command points. It seems like a lot for this, but each Scarab Occult I kill is worth its weight in gold.
Yep.
I'm going to use Honour of the Chapter, select a Space Wolf Infantry, Biker, Cavalry to fight again, choosing Njal. Now obviously, guys, he still has Seeking a Saga, and the Emperor's Executioner still active.
Yep.
So 3 attacks with his stave, hitting on 2s.
3s explode.
Not so good. I haven't actually used my reroll yet, by the way.
Okay. It's up to you. You can use that reroll on the 1 if you want.
It's...
Could bring you 2 extra attacks.
yeah. I'm going to do it.
Okay. Roll that dice again.
We'll use a command point, bring me down to 3 command
Show
points.
me a 1. Nope.
Nope.
So you get an extra 2 attack rolls.
Does that actually... Yes, no, it will.
Yeah,
so I need
no, it
2.
will.
You're right, actually 2 more dice, Ross.
Yep.
I'll just get the dice. Okay, 2 more attacks on 2s. Because I have been charged this turn, so 5 attacks.
Okay.
Now, I'll be 3s to wound, but remember, Seeking a Saga, I get to reroll all failed wounds. So, Seeking a Saga.
This could be the best saga ever sagad.
3s to wound, reroll. 5 wounds, it's only -1, but each failed save is deadly.
I have no rerolls of any kind.
Yep.
3 up
3 up.
saves. Well,
Oh,
not
you made
today,
it.
not
You made
today.
Very expensive there. Into morale, this Grey Hunter squad lost 3 guys, so on a roll of a 6 I will lose another guy, but I get to reroll it. Doesn't matter, so they pass. They only lost 2 guys for that Grey Hunter, so no morale there, leadership 8.
Yep, I do have a morale here. I lost 4 in total, so I'm going to fail on a 4 if and any more flee. 1 more, Zangor decides to go. But that's it for Thousand Suns turn 2, and I won't lie, that was probably an unmitigated disaster. Psychic failed me, shooting kind of failed me, charging epically failed me. Yeah, I've learned my lesson, don't charge wolves. Not working out well there. So, I secured objective marker 1 from David. Thanks, David.
That's okay.
Plus first blood and another point brings me to 3. However, David did defend objective marker 4. Even if I'd killed those 2 guys, the Rhino would have secured it for him, giving him an extra 2 victory points, bringing David to 3 victory points as well. I failed Witch Hunter.
Yep.
How?
How?
So I'm gonna actually burn Psychological Warfare. You get a reroll on your morale, and you've got such small units, it's really hard to even cause a morale. So I'm gonna burn that and keep Witch Hunter and Kingslayer as we move into Space Wolves turn 2.
Right, Space Wolves turn 2, and I think we managed to just scrape through that there with Njal managing to survive. It was a disaster for Thousand Suns, but he is still in danger. He has still got 3 Scarab Occult in his face, with a lot following up closely behind them. So what can I do to return the favour? Well, I do have some drops. We might start thinking about bringing them in, but whenever I drop, there's some scary units nearby. Let's crack on and see my new hand of cards. Draw my new cards. So I got priority orders received. Essentially only my Warlord can achieve this, and I got secure 5 for that. It's over there. Not so good. But it's something to think about. Now, we have had a wee chat about this off camera, Ross, haven't we? We think that as much as in this scenario Ross can steal my secures, we think priority orders received actually overrules that. Meaning as much as Ross's Zangors are on secure 5, they cannot steal my priority orders one. Are we going with that, Ross?
Yeah.
Cool. I also got secure 5 again. Fantastic. And then I got secure 2. Well, that is a given. So we've at least got an option to get some points. Let's crack on with some movement. Finished up the movement and a few interesting things have happened. So we've fallen back the Rhino. And he's going to pop smoke, Ross.
Okay.
Don't see anything that says he can't.
No.
He can advance and fall back and pop smoke, so he'll pop and smoke. 3-man Grey Hunters have fallen back, but they fell back around to there, so they're on the objective. 5-man Grey Hunters have wrapped around to rapid fire and charge. 4-man Grey Hunters have came up to rapid fire and charge. This flank is looking precarious, but I want secure 5. These 5-man Grey Hunters have advanced on to secure objective 2. My long fang plasmas have all disembarked, all in range to shoot some Scarab Occult. Rune Priest and the 2 more Grey Hunters are coming down to try and defend Njal. But with that, guys, we're going to crack on with the Psychic. Oh, before I forget, my Rhino round here is moved to my other flank, and I'm not bringing in my drops. Not just yet. The Space Wolves aren't going to pull the trigger just yet. We're going to start the Psychic phase of this Rune Priest here, and we're going to try the Fury of Wolf Spirits. Basically, it gives him the Frecky and Gary weapon, which gives him an additional 6 attacks, strength 5, minus 3, damage 1.
Okay.
So warp charge 7. We nail it with 10. Would you like to deny?
I will. I'm going to check from range with Ahriman because I think he does slightly better, but it's quite a long one. We'll check. So Ahriman is out of range to help me here. He would have helped if, with +1 if he'd been in range, but he's not. So I'm going to go with Scarab Occult that are in combat with Njal. See if they can stop it. They need 11. Which, nope, we don't get. So you do get your
Frecky and Gary.
Frecky and Gary.
The Rune Priest is going to cast the second spell. They can actually cast 2, and it will be Stormcaller, which is all Space Wolf units within 6 inches of him gain the benefit of cover.
Okay.
It's 8 to cast, however. Which we get.
You get. I'll attempt to stop that with the second Scarab Occult unit.
Okay. Do you get a 9? No.
Nope, I have no rerolls.
So we get Frecky and Gary and Stormcaller. It's time for Njal. On to Njal, and he's going to use Jaws of the World Wolf. Choose an enemy unit other than a vehicle within 18 inches. This per Scarab Occult unit here. You will roll 2d6, subtract the target's movement characteristic. The difference in the result is mortal wounds. Now we've had a wee chat, guys. The movement characteristic of a Scarab Occult is 4. The Sorcerer is 5. We're thinking the fairest way to do this is choose the majority.
Yep, I agree.
It should be 4. There might be something in the rulebook we've missed. Apologies. In the comments below if you want to correct us, let us know. But we think that's the fairest.
It's a difference of 1 mortal wounds, but it might be costly.
So, Jaws of the World Wolf into them. We're looking for a 7 to cast, and I get +1 to this. 5, 6. I've got 3 command points left. I really only need 2 for my combination with the Long Wolves.
Yep.
I have to.
Yep, so reroll the 2.
Reroll the 2. Gives me 7.
Okay.
You can deny with the Demon Prince on an 8.
Go on, Demon Prince. Duel!
I think you just smashed it out the ground. Well, that's then changed my tact for how I'm going to go approach the next test. He is now going to use Tempest Wrath, and he's going to put that onto the same Scarab Occult unit. Okay. -1 to hit that unit.
Okay, I don't think my Demon Prince can deny anymore. I think so.
No.
1.
So we're looking for a 6 to cast this, and I get +1. We don't even get that either.
Okay.
So nothing there, and he's out of spells. We're going to start the shooting phase with the Long Fangs. Now the Long Fangs have a couple of really nice things. We're going to start off by choosing their target, which will be the Fire Discipline rule, and that's going to be Ross's Scarab Occult, which means if I shoot at them this shooting phase, I will get reroll hits of 1.
Yikes.
I'm also going to use for 1 command point Keen Senses on that unit, which will mean that they ignore all penalties to hit for this phase. They have moved, guys, so they no longer count as -1 to hit.
Okay.
Because they're heavy. And my last command point will be on Wolf's Eye. When a unit of Long Fangs is chosen to shoot, you can either reroll failed hits or reroll failed wounds. I will choose reroll failed wounds.
Okay.
So they have normal shots, reroll 1s, reroll failed wounds on the Scarab Occult, and you can bet we're supercharging these plasma cannons.
Okay, so how many plasma cannons you got?
4.
Do you want to roll 4 dice, see how many shots you get?
Let's get ready. So, 4 D3 shots from the plasma cannons. Let's see how much we get. So we get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's fair enough.
Is it only D3 shots?
Yep, per cannon.
Yep.
So 7 shots, plus the plasma gun, which is also supercharging, so I'll just add that in as well, guys.
Yep.
So that'll give me 8 shots in total. We're hitting on 3s, reroll 1s, no penalties. Okay, reroll that one. So we get 7 hits. Now these will be 2s to wound at strength 8, and we get to reroll. Okay, so we've got 5 so far, reroll time. So that's 7 wounds at -3, straight to your 5-up invul.
And they are gone.
No. Yep, so the Scarab Occult are gone. 2 Grey Hunters, bolt guns on to the Zangors, hit on 3s. Wounding on 4s, for nothing. Grey Hunters here, 8 rapid firing bolt gun shots into these Zangors.
Okay.
Hit on 3s, they all hit.
Okay.
Wounding on 4s, not as many wins though, 3 wins.
3 wins. 5 up invuls, 2 go down.
5-man Grey Hunter squad here, rapid firing bolt guns into them, so
Okay.
10 shots, hitting on 3s. Not so good. And wounding on 4s for 3 wins. You've lost, I think, 2 so far.
Yep. 5 up sale.
And lastly, this Rhino with the Stormbolter, rapid firing into the Zangors. 4 shots, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s for a wound, Ross.
Okay. 5 up save. Nope.
1 bites the dust. These 5-man Grey Hunter squad are going to charge into the Zangors.
So it's going to be 9 shots, my auto pistols, hit on 6s. Hey. Prescience doesn't help in Overwatch, sadly. And wounding on 5s.
Nope. Charge time.
Yep. Basic double 1.
They are in.
Okay.
We might as well roll them as well. I think they're about 7 or 6 inch charge. We'll double check. Yeah, it was 7 inches away. I rolled a 6, so they've failed. My last 2 charges is these Grey Hunters. I just want to guarantee these die along with the Frecky and Gary Rune Priest. So the Grey Hunters, they're in, and the Rune Priest, well, he's defo in. My 5 Grey Hunters are going to activate. Now, they all have chainswords, remember, so there's 11 attacks in total for that 5-man squad. I have successfully charged, so Hunters Unleashed is activated. I hit you on a 2+. So they all hit.
Oh, okay.
I wound you on a 4+.
Yeah, that's where you're going to fail.
Quite a few.
Still quite a few.
So we get 6 wounds.
Okay, 5+ saves. 5+ saves.
Oh. So I think you've lost 10 Zangors in total so far. Might as well activate the Grey Hunters next. 5 attacks in total because of chainswords, hitting on 2s because of Hunters Unleashed. Okay. Wounding on 4s for 2 wins, no AP.
2 2+s. Show me 2+s. Nice.
You nailed it. Rune Priest is going to attack next with his Runic Axe. 3 attacks, hitting on 2s. Well, he hits twice, 3 times, sorry.
Okay.
Runic Axe is +1 strength.
So 3 to wound.
Wounding on 3s. For 2 wins, it's -2 and it's D3 damage apiece.
So that's going to bring me to a 4+ save.
Yep.
Nailed
Which
it.
you make both now. Guys, he does have Frecky and Gary activated at the moment. So that's 6 additional attacks. 10 on 2s. Well, remember Frecky and Gary was his psychic ability. And then we're going to also now do strength 5, so 3s to wound. Not great, 3 wounds, And
Yep.
it's -3 to your save.
-3.
Yes, -3.
5 up invul. 1
Nailed
wound.
it. Nailing it. That's probably might keep this unit alive now.
Hopefully.
And lastly for me, Njal the Stormcaller with his lovely Staff of the Stormcaller. 3 attacks on 2s. Wounding on 3s. For 3 wounds. -1 however.
Bring me to 3 plus save.
It sure does. Oh!
So one's dead, and then you get to do D3 damage on the other one, so on a 3 plus, another one dies.
3 plus. Another one will die. Which one? The Champion or the Soul Reaper?
That's a difficult one. I'm going to go with the Soul Reaper. So actually I'm going to choose for the Sorcerer to die. Reason being is that for him to be eligible to actually fight and thus actually pile in, you need to be within an inch of an enemy. So yeah, for me to even choose him, I need to be within an inch. And if I killed it, if I took away that guy, I wouldn't be in an inch and thus couldn't choose him. So I will have to keep him alive. Right, gonna ignore Njal because I actually can't kill him with that power sword. Try and kill the Grey Hunters at least. Yeah, unless I get Death to False Emperor here, then I'll regret it. Gonna be 3 to hit you. 6 is our Death to False Emperor. No Death to False Emperor, only 1 hit. Wounding on force. This Zangor unit that's taking an absolute murdering is going to attack back. It's got 9 attacks because I've got chain swords. Hitting on 2s because of Prescience. So we got 1 miss.
No, you're not in Prescience.
No, within range of Ahriman anymore now. I had to pile in and get more attacks. And it's going to be wounding you on force. For
Cooked.
some wounds. Okay.
Cool.
For some wounds.
5 wounds. It's a 3 up save.
Wipe them. Fail them all. Fail them all.
1 dice. Cool.
So the only morale for this turn is these Zangors here. I have lost 10, but leadership is 7, so I've lost 3 already. Okay, so if I roll a 1 here, I'll lose them all.
Right, that brings an end to Space Wolf's turn 2, and that was a more successful turn. I think we've actually braced a lot of pressure from the Thousand Suns, and we're now pushing back. We got super lucky with those Scarab Occult guys. The Long Fangs did the business, and over here again we got pretty lucky. Terminators are pretty much out of the game. I still have a Demon Prince, Ahriman, and all the flames in the world to start to think about, but I've got my Terminators in reserve. Only for 1 more turn though. Scoring points wise, we scored number 5 because I got Grey Hunters on it, so we get 1 extra point, and I've got more Grey Hunters on marker number 2, so that will give me 5 victory points to Ross's 3. And with that, we'll hand it over to Thousand Suns, turn 3.
Well, it is looking absolutely perilous for the Thousand Suns, like bad. I've lost nearly all my Terminators, so my hard-hitting unit, they have been absolutely eviscerated. I still do have my Flamers, but they are struggling to cause damage because I just can't seem to find any good targets, but I think I can sort this out this turn. Demon Prince needs to be aggressive, and I need to draw 1 card. See if it gives me anything. Okay, so I've drawn my cards. Witch Hunter is still active because now Njal is a boss. Kingslayer is because Arjac is sending Teleportarium taunting me, and I got no prisoners, so I will get a victory point if I destroy an enemy unit in my turn. I get D3 if I destroy 3 to 5, and I get D3 plus 3 if I destroy 6, which probably won't happen. But I will certainly destroy 1. With that, let's do some movement. That is it for the Thousand Suns movement phase. So I've been very aggressive here. My Demon Prince has moved forward and determined to get a charge off into some Space Wolf characters. Show these Scarab Occult how it's done because they failed so badly. Zangors moved up as well. They just moved, they didn't advance, just in case we want to do some pistol shots and maybe charge if possible. Over here a bit more aggressive, Ahriman has decided to take matters into his own hands and leapt over a Rhino on his disc and determined to bring down some Grey Hunters. And then we have these Rubrics here that advanced with their Flamers, and they are assault weapons, and they're going to toast some Grey Hunters here as well, so I'm hoping to cause some casualties. You know what comes before casualties? The psychic phase. Demon Prince of Zinch is going to go first to start the second phase. Going to activate Diabolic Strength. He's been doing it all game, but really no benefit. Needing a 6. Nice, got a 9. Watch out and deny me.
No.
Fair play. And I'm then going
wait a minute, actually.
You need a 10 to stop.
But I've got 4 denies this turn.
Do you want to throw some in? I don't have that
No, sorry, I've got 3 denies.
Yep.
You know what? Yeah, sure.
So you can start with Njal and a 9.
Well, I've got 2 denies with Njal. So, sure, let's try it. Nope.
Nope. So it's Diabolic Strength. Smite now. Got it.
Gonna try and deny it.
Okay, need a 7. Yep. No,
You got
need to beat me. I got
How
8.
much did you get? 8, so I need to get a 9, but I get +1 because you're within 12 inches of Njal.
Cool.
5, 6, 7. Nope.
Nope. So D3, and it will be on Njal as he is the closest guy. So
You're gonna
5
kill
or
him.
6, he's dead. Die.
Nope.
He's down to 1.
Njal is just soaking it up, man.
Ahriman next going to activate he's going to activate, Prescience on himself because there's actually no real other viable targets. It's Prescience, needing high, got it, got 9.
Well done, Ross.
I think it was 7, but either way, that is 9.
You get +1 as well, yeah.
Going to try and stop me?
No.
Okay. Going to go with Smite next, going to be the Rhino. That's 4 + 1, 5,
Yep.
goes off.
I've actually got my Rune Priest over here in range, so he is going to try and deny. I need to get 6. We don't stop it.
Nope, so have D3 more wounds on that Rhino for 1. And I'm going to decide not to do any Smite or Weaver Fate with this Rubric Marine squad here because if I peril it will cost me far more than I can possibly imagine, just for hypothetical sake. No, and it wouldn't go on off either, but still, at least I wouldn't have killed them. But either way, nothing happened. So I'm going to fire the Rubrics first in the Shun phase. The pistol from the Sparring Sorcerer cannot fire, and the Soul Reaper can't fire either, leaving me 8 Flamers and they're all in range. This is something I've always wanted. So I'm going to divide them 4 into this unit and 4 into this unit.
Yep.
So the first 4 into this unit here will give me, oh my words,
19 shots.
Okay, 19 auto hits, force to wound for 5 up saves.
Should be enough to kill
It
them.
should be enough. Yeah, in fact that was actually really good.
Yeah.
So there you go. Oh,
that
that's
right.
well. 5 up saves on your 4 guys here.
So you got 6, 9 wounds.
Perfect average.
5 up. Oh! The unit's not dead. Oh, they are dead.
They are dead.
No, they're not.
Just though.
No, they're not.
4 guys.
They've got 5. Oh, they've got 4 guys. Oh, they're dead. So close.
And then Mother Flamers are going to put their 40 shots into these guys. Die. Not as high, so that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'll get the dice. So 13 hits, going to be force wound you. Oh, that was nice.
I'm not going to roll like I did last time.
No, not at all.
6, 7 wounds rather than 9 this time. 5 ups. Nope, they're toasted.
Gonna shoot Ahriman's Inferno Bolt Pistol, because I can. It's gonna be 2s, reroll 1s. Straight to these guys, by the way.
Yeah, we got that.
Yeah, forced wounds. Yep, I have a wound, minus 2 AP.
1 dies.
10 Zangor shots going into a Rhino. Head on 4s, reroll 1s, thanks to Demon Prince.
Okay, so 3 hits so far. 5 hits.
Yay! And it's going to be 6s to wounds
It will
because
be
they're
indeed.
auto pistols. But you know what? There's 3 wounds. That'd be awesome on other things.
2 wounds.
Nice. Ahriman's going to declare his charge against these grey hunters, put them out of their misery. Would you? Well, say misery. Do you want to Overwatch?
Yeah, we're going to do 2 rapid firing bolt guns
Mm-hmm.
and 1 crack grenade.
Lovely.
Do the bolt guns first
Yep.
for 1 hit.
Good, okay.
4s to wound. No wounds. Crack grenade. Nope.
No. I will fail on a double 1.
Nah.
Haha, go for it, Ahriman. Demon Prince is going to declare charge against everyone here. Kill them all.
Cool, love it.
You do have 1 guy that is now no longer within an inch of my Scarab Occult. Do you want to Overwatch me?
Yeah, we'll do the plasma gun. You know what? Should I risk it for a biscuit?
What are you going to do?
What, supercharge it obviously?
No, because if you get 1 you die.
Great.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not going to risk it. I'm just going to shoot. I fail. Charge time.
Okay. So it's going to be pretty high. We'll find out if it's a success. 6 inches.
I think that might be.
Maybe. So we had a check there. The Demon Prince needed an 8-inch charge, so it didn't happen. Zangor's going to go for it as well. Do you want to shoot your pistol?
Sure thing. No overcharge.
Big
Just as well.
Big glad I was whispering to you. Supercharge.
I know.
Do it. Cool. Going to be an 8-inch charge for them as well. I've got a Brayhorn. I make it by 1.
Yeah, +1 to your charge rolls.
So I could be wrong here. I am 90% sure I got Prescience off with Ahriman, which means Death of False Emperor does activate on 5s. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to cause some damage here either way.
I'm sure you're going to get it regardless.
4 attacks, hitting on 2s, reroll 1s.
Oh my word! Right.
Ahriman!
Okay.
Ahriman!
Did you just roll that?
I did!
I'm so glad we caught that on wow.
Ahriman!
Okay.
Right, okay, 2 more chances. But still, that was shameful, Ahriman.
Okay, so more hits. You end up more hits anyway, but cool.
It's going to be 3s to wound.
3s to wound.
Cool, that many. -1 AP.
Cool, so 4 up saves. And 2 die.
So Zangor's going to strike next. Now this is tragic, this part. So these guys can't strike because I can't get past my own base in this terrain, and I'm not within an inch of them. So no attacks for them, and I can only get 3 attacks for these guys in. Basically going to put them all on Njal though.
Yep. Because
he can attack into there and they support. So that'll give me 6 attacks because they got chainswords. I get to reroll all hits because you're a character and they've got like Relic Hunter. So 3 set, reroll all the misses. Only 1 miss, it would have been the Demon Prince helping there anyway. And of course he still misses.
Okay.
Okay, gonna be 4s to wound you. 3 wounds. Now I just need you to show me a single one and die. Die now. That's not a 1. That's not a 1. Oh my life. Scarab Occult is now going to activate on Njal. Die. It's going to be 3s to hit and no rerolls, but 6s activate Death to False Emperor. I hit at least.
Okay.
Did you not have like a -1 to hit with a spell or something?
I don't. That was targeting the Scarab Occult that I wiped.
Oh, and you killed them.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's going to be 4s to wound you. 1 wound, -3 AP. Die, David. It's 4 up invul.
Yeah, so 50-50. You're looking so nervous.
I am.
Okay. Oh! He's sticking around. So I just want to highlight here, guys, he's now more than an inch away, so there's actually no combat here. So nothing there. We're going to move on though, and we're going to go straight to Njal, the Stormcaller. And he's going to try and finish what he started against these Scarab Occult. So we're going to start by swinging the staff of the Stormcaller. 3 attacks. Hitting on 2s normally. Okay. And we're wounding on 3s. For 2 wounds at -1.
So 3 plus save?
Yeah, you got it. Oh.
I'm down to, no, your DC damage
D3, so on a 3+ he dies.
Are you kidding me?
So he managed to kill the Scarab Occult. It's worth mentioning, just remember guys, my Grey Hunters are not within an inch of those Zangors, so they cannot strike. But we're now going to move on to my Rune Priest here, and he'll be attacking the Zangors. Runic Axe first, 2+ to hit.
Okay.
They will be strength 5 with Runic Axe, so 3s. So just 1 wound, 5 up invul.
1's down.
D3 damage is wasted, so 1 goes down. But guys, Frecky and Gary is actually still active just now.
Okay.
So 6 additional attacks on 2s.
Okay.
And 3s to wound, strength 5. And it will be, just knowing the armour makes no difference, it'll be 5 up invuls. So another 3, so 4 have gone down.
So morale phase time, you lost 3 guys here, 2 to combat, 1 to shooting, so you do fail on a 6. You're fine.
Okay.
And I fail with Zangors on a 4. So 1 more, please. So end of Thousand Suns, Turn 3 and another disaster. So Njal did not die, denying me Witch Hunter again. No prisoners. I killed 2 units, but I failed to kill that last single Grey Hunter, which cost me the D3. I get a point. I don't get D3. Gonna burn Kingslayer because Arjac, he has to come down now, but I don't know if I'll kill him. He's kind of tough. I want to keep Witch Hunter and maybe get another card next turn. Hopefully it'll be a bit easier. So here comes the Terminators as we go into Space Wolf. Turn 3.
Right, so turn 3 for Space Wolves is pretty simple. The Terminators, the Wolfguard Terminators, the Terminator Lord, the Arjac all have to come in now and do some damage. We do get some new cards, so let's see what they are. So I had Secure 5, Priority Orders received, okay. Master the Warp, that's entirely doable, so that'll be nice. And no prisoners, destroy a unit, that's again entirely doable. Let's crack on. So we've done a few cheeky moves here. We've tried to roadblock this canyon here, this area here, to force to go around the other way with the Rubrics, which is... The main reason for that is if I can herd them round the other way, I can bring them into my long fangs, which is what I want. Line of sight is just too much of an issue just now from down here. But otherwise, we've dropped in Arjac, Wolflord Terminator, and Wolfguard. Grey Hunter's just hugging the terrain up here. Long fangs are staying still. We also have Njal who's fallen back. We also then have the Grey Hunters just moved, and we've also fallen back the Rune Priest. And this Rhino is going to be an absolute thorn in the Zangor's side. With that, let's crack on with the Psychic phase. So my Rune Priest is going to start off the action by casting Stormcaller, which basically gives every unit within 6 inches of him the benefit of cover. Not that it's really going to impact the game anymore,
nope,
but I might as well try it. So from him, we don't get it. He's then going to cast, we're going to go with Smite.
Yep.
And we're going to go with, in fact, you know what? I'm going to go with Fury of the Wolf Spirits to give him Frecky and Gary just in case. So Frecky and Gary. Oh no! Okay. Peril. So D3 mortal wounds. It's not enough to kill him. So he'll take 2 mortal wounds, but it does mean it goes off though. So he does get Frecky and Gary. So we're going to cast Tempest Wrath with Njal, and we're going to be casting that onto the Demon Prince. So he will get +1 to his cast here, and it's a 6 overall to get. So we get it with 10. This means you're -1 to hit.
Right, I'm going to attempt to try and stop with Ahriman. Okay. So what will that mean? I need a 10? No, I need a 10 because that'll bring me to 11.
Yep.
Ahriman, not even close.
Nope. So Tempest Wrath is now on the Demon Prince. And next up we are going to go with, we're not going to go with Jars of the World Wolf because, no offence, your movement's probably too high to really make it work.
It's movement 6 in the Zangors.
Yeah, I know, but I still have to roll a 2d6. I'm going to go with Smite.
Okay.
Because I get +1 to this.
Okay.
I'm going to Smite now, it's minus, oh no, it'll be -1. No, let's go Jars of the World Wolf, why not?
Okay.
Jars of the World Wolf on the Zangors. Well, we get it.
You get it. I'll try and stop it with Ahriman.
So that makes an 8, +1 is a 9.
9, so I need 10, I need 9 to stop it.
Because you get +1 to your denies.
Yeah. Nope.
So 2d6. I've rolled a 9, so it'll be 3 mortal wounds. So at the start of the shooting phase, my long fangs must declare their target. I don't have to shoot at this, but if I do shoot at it, I get my reroll hit rolls of 1. They're going to choose the Demon Prince. There's a lot of Zangors in the way, but I'm feeling lucky that we can clear them out. But with that, we're not going to shoot with them at the moment. We're now going to shoot with the rest of the units. Stormbolter, rapid firing into the Zangors. 4 shots, hitting on 3s. They all hit.
Okay.
4s to wound. It's 2 wounds, Ross.
Okay, 2 5-ups.
Indeed.
So 2 go down.
10 rapid firing bolt guns here with these Grey Hunters into the Zangors. Not from base to base, so not within 6 inches to get any reroll hits of 1 from the Wolflord.
Okay.
But these are 3s to hit. Those ones would have been really handy though.
That would have been really helpful.
However though, 4s to wind for 3 wins. Not doing the damage I'm hoping for.
5 up saves. 2 go down.
But this Grey Hunter and these 2 Grey Hunters, I'm just going to shoot them all at once, are going to shoot into the Zangors. So 2 rapid fires, 1 normal, 5 shots. Not good enough. And 4s for 2 wins. Oof,
2 more go down.
Long Fangs are going to shoot next, so we failed to get rid of the Zangors, but it's not the end of the world. We've just double checked line of sight past all these models up to the Rubrics. 2 of my cannons can actually see, the rest cannot. So it'll be 2 plasma cannons into the Rubrics.
Yep.
2 plasma cannons into the Zangors. And a plasma gun into the Zangors. So I'm just going to start with the Zangors, right?
Okay.
We will rapid fire his plasma gun.
Yep.
We're not overcharging any of these shots, guys.
Go big.
No.
Okay.
So 2 hits.
Okay.
It'll be 3s to win, strength 7. For 2 wins, straight to 5 up info.
5 up invul time. Nope.
Take 2 off there.
Yep.
I may as well just do the 2 D3 cannon shots. For 3 shots. No overcharging, remember, so 3s to hit as they haven't moved. So 2 hits, 3s to wind. For 1 wound.
Was this on the Zangors?
Zangors, yeah.
5 up invul.
So they are gone.
Gone.
We'll just quickly shoot the next 2 cannons.
Yep.
Up at the Rubric, so that'll be 2 D3 shots.
Okay.
Okay, so we get 5 shots. Not overcharging these again, guys.
Yeah, good call.
So 3s to hit. Just as well.
Yeah, that was pretty poor.
Only 2 hit. And it'll be 3s to wind. For no wins. And last to shoot will be the faux hammer. The infamous faux hammer from Arjac into Ahriman.
Uh-oh.
So it's 12 inches, it's assault 1. We're 2s. No, sorry, we're 3s to swing this. But I will get reroll 1s because I'm a Wolflord. Okay.
Okay.
So we hit. I am times 2 strength, so I'm strength 10 with this.
2 to wind.
2s to wound. Whoa! We will try that again. That's a 1. However, I get to re-roll any wound rolls of 1 for friendly Space Wolf models within 6 inches.
What?
It's called the Thane of the High King.
Okay, yeah, cool.
It's one of his aura abilities, so I get to re-roll that.
What?
Yep, so it's a wind.
Right.
3 up invul time.
3 up invul, otherworldly prescience gives me 3 up invul. Nice for me to finally get a storm shield save.
Oh, right.
That was looking like a 2 as well.
I know.
Ah, we're fine.
Okay, you're fine. The Rhino is going to suicide charge the Demon Prince.
Okay, no overwatch.
I think he's in.
Yeah, that brings you 3 inches, yeah. 1 inch in. Cool.
Over here, however, there is a 9-inch charge, and it's a 9-inch for all 3 units. The Wolfguard, the Lord, and Arjac.
Okay.
I'm going to start with... I probably want...
You probably want the characters first
Yeah.
because they might block your road path.
Let's go with Arjac. So you do have an Overwatch?
Yep. Oh yeah, I do have pistol. Whoop.
Oh well, okay. You reroll 1 dross.
I do. That's not much better.
It's a 9-inch charge, guys. Nope.
No, right, so Arjac's not having it.
Try again with the Wolflord.
Okay, Wolflord
Overwatch.
coming in. Here comes Overwatch. Yes! What's your toughness?
4.
4s. Yes!
3 up invul. Made it.
Okay.
I'm now going to charge in the Haminators.
Well, no, you need to check if he actually makes it. The Wolflord.
Oh yeah, sorry, charge with him first.
Yeah, charge. Oh, he's in.
He is in.
Yep.
So he'll go to there.
Uh-huh. Haminators.
Fine, you know what? He's got enough range to probably go there.
Yep.
I'll move that there. Haminators.
Don't think you can go through your own units though.
No, I'll put him there.
Okay.
Haminators, you're totally right.
Sure.
Use no Overwatch now.
Yep. I see
Nah,
a
they
1, so no.
They fail. I'm actually going to charge the Grey Hunter in for good measure.
Why not?
He is in.
Okie dokie, David, where do you want to begin?
Rhino.
Ha!
It's 3 attacks. Hitting on 6s. Okay. Winning on 4s. I think you're toughness 6, aren't you?
I believe so.
Take no win, Ross.
Nope.
Let's get the real combat ready. When I say real combat, I obviously mean this amazing Grey Hunter.
Sure, sure, sure.
Pack leader, 3 attacks because of the chainsword, hitting on 2s because of the, well, it doesn't matter. But basically his Legion trait, so 3 hits. Your toughness 4, I believe.
Yep.
So 4s. 4 wins. This guy's amazing.
3+ invul. I failed 1, so I'm down to I think 3 wounds.
You know, I think you get 5.
Oh, I hope so.
So let's get ready with the Lord. And last up for me to activate is going to be my Wolf Lord. Now he has the Wolfen Stone, which basically gives him an additional attack. So yeah, that will be 5 attacks, hitting on 2s, but -1 because I am swinging a Thunder Hammer, but I will get to reroll hits of 1.
Okay.
And I actually go back to 2+ to hit because I successfully charged.
Yep.
Because of my Legion trait.
It's 2 0 1s.
2 0 1s. Thank you for my Index Space Wolves. You'd be crying.
Yeah, well, David, yeah, I'm crying at the moment.
So the Wolfenstone one essentially fails.
2s to wound.
2s to wound. No rerolls of 1 because I'm not within range of Arjac. 3 wounds. If he failed 2 of these, he's dead.
Otherworldly Prescience brings me to 3+ invul. Save Ahriman. I see 1 2.
You're okay. Just. You've got 1 wound left.
Oh. Okay, Ahriman's gonna try and kill Lord here. I could go for the Grey Hunter, but I'm gonna go for the Lord. So, go big. 4 attacks, hitting on 2s, reroll 1s, 5s activate Death to False Emperor.
What's the present?
Yeah, because Prescience. So, I've got 1 reroll, and then I've got 2 extra dice to make.
Okay.
2 extra dice.
Nailing it.
They made it. So
6 attacks.
6 attacks. Gonna be 3 to wound you. 4.
Oh, that's not good.
That's not so good. 3 there, but it is going to be -1 AP, so 3 up save.
3 up save. I need to pass 2 of these because you're 3 damage apiece.
Yep.
I'm 6 wounds. Oh, this is dangerous. Failed 2. My Wolf Lord has just been eviscerated.
Ahriman. One thing I did forget about Ahriman is he does get 1 extra attack from his disc, which may have killed him last time, but it does have no AP, and it's only 1 extra attack. And I did say I was going to put like everything to Wolf Lord, so I'm going to say I'm not going to get it here either. But either way, it may have killed him last time and given me more victory points, but I did forget about it, so that's my bad. So, Demon Prince time. I'm going to smack up this Rhino. So, although it looks like a sword he's got, it's actually a Malefic Talon. Who knew? So, I have 4 attacks normally, +1 for Diabolic Strength, and +3 for my Malefic Talons. However, you have put Tempest Wrath on him, meaning I do get -1 to my hits as well, meaning Death to the False Emperor is not possible. So 8 attacks, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s essentially. So I don't need any re-rolls, but I do get 1 fail. No Death to the False Emperor whatsoever.
Okay.
And it's going to be 3s to wound you because I have strength 9 due to Diabolic Strength. For all but 1. -2 AP is 5 up saves.
Yep. Let's just see 5 up saves. I have made 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's enough to kill him.
Yep. Do you explode?
I sure do.
How much? How many more wounds?
I think it's D3 mortal wounds.
Right, okay, do you roll or I roll it?
I think I roll it.
Okay.
Just wound. So end of another Space Wolf turn there, and it was actually going really well. Got rid of all the Zangors and started some serious work on Ahriman, but it cost me my Wolf Lord. Bear in mind, not my leader, but it was dangerous. It will make me get no prisoners.
Yep.
For another point, so that brings the score 6 to 4 in favour of the Space Wolves. I did actually get off 3 psychic powers or more, so Master of the Warp gives me D3 extra victory points for an extra 1.
Okay.
So the score is 7 to 4, and remember, I cannot discard this priority order secure yet. So with it being 7 to 4, let's hand it over to Thousand Suns, turn 4.
So we're in a bit of a tricky one as we go into Thousand Suns turn 4. I have very little left, but they all hurt badly. Demon Prince Ahriman and the Flamers. The Flamers are kind of tricky because they're quite far away. There's a couple of things we can do to try and help that. Let's draw my cards and see where we end up. So that's me, got my cards. Witch Hunter, because Njal just won't die. It's so annoying. Secure Objective Marker 2. Have a point, David. Not going to move you.
Cool.
And defend objective marker 6. I don't really want to keep a Demon Prince sitting about there. So bad cards again. Let's go into the psychic phase. Finished up the movement for 1,000 Suns. Ahriman has balled it. He's like, I've just killed a Wolf Lord. None of that. Out of here. I've only got 1 win left. Don't want to deal with this. So he has got out of there. Fell back, and he is a flying cavalry, so 12 inches all the way gone. Rubrics are going to toast this Rhino into oblivion, hopefully. Soul Reaper cannon has slightly moved, but ignore the effects of heavy. Let's kill this Grey Hunter. Demon Prince is going to do stuff. I don't know yet. I'm going to do psychics and decide how awesome he is. We'll find out. Demon Prince of Zinch is going to start casting some spells. So first is Smite, straight into this Rune Priest, because I think it's the closest unit. 7, so I do cast it.
I'm going to try and deny with Njal, so he'll use a Psychic Hood. Meaning, yeah, I get +1 to my denies. Denied!
Oh, I see, yeah, denied. So that Rune Priest is surviving.
Yep.
And I'm going to attempt to Diabolic Strength himself to make him better.
Yeah.
6, I get it.
Okay, we'll try again to deny it. So
yeah. You need a 6.
Don't.
Oh, no.
And I don't peril, don't worry.
Rubric's going to fire first, going to put Soul Reaper into him, and all the flames into the Rhino. Going to start Soul Reaper and finish this Grey Hunter off. 3-step because I ignore the effects of heavy. Thank goodness.
1s for Ahriman.
Oh yeah, Ahriman, what a joy. What a
Half a joy.
Half a joy. And it's going to be 3 to wound you. Okay, so 3 wounds.
I'm going to make all these 6-up saves, and he's going to get a legend in the annals of Space Wolves.
Dead.
Not even close, he's dead. No one knows he was.
He's going to start off and then go with Flamers onto the Rhino. Going to start off with the pistol version, so D6 hits for 2. They're only strength 3, so 6 is to wounds.
For nothing.
None of that. However, I do have 8 Warp Flamers. Going to be 8 D6 hits. We'll count that out. So in total, 27 hits on this Rhino. Going to be 5 to wound you.
We'll be right back.
Yeah.
12 wounds, 5-up save, here we go. Very close but no cigar. I lose 7 wounds, that's him done. Does he explode? Nope.
Gonna charge Njal and the Runic Priest. Do you want to Overwatch?
Sure do, Ross, that'd be really kind of you. So we're going to shoot the plasma. I'm not going to Overwatch.
Do it.
Nah,
do it.
I mean overcharge, so.
Do it.
We don't hit.
Okay.
I'm now going to do... We'll do the Nightwing.
Okay.
For 3 shots.
Okay.
1 hit. 6 is to wound. Nothing. It's charge time.
Okay, that's red dice.
That's bad luck.
I'm kinda in.
You're kind of in.
Oh, here comes Demon Prince. He has got 4 attacks basic, 3 from Malefic Talons, and +1 from Diabolic Strength. I'm going to split my attacks, 4 and 4, into the Runic Priest and 4 onto Njal. So we'll do the Runic Priest first. 4 attacks. I am Tempest, so I do not get...
Death to the False Emperor.
And I hit 3.
Yes, because -1. Tempest Wrath is still on.
Yep. So, nope.
No Death to the False Emperor there.
Yep. So that's just on the Runic, by the way.
That's fine.
And it's going to be 2 to wound you.
Sure is.
Cool. 2 wins. What's your invul save?
5 up.
5 up. Single wound, you're dead.
Okay, what's his AP?
AP -2.
So still 5 up.
Die.
Oh,
just.
so he only just dies.
Oh, if that was Njal, I'd be annoyed.
Okay, well, speaking about Njal,
Yeah.
I think it's time to hit Njal.
Okay, time to kill Njal. 4 attacks. Hit on 3s, reroll 1s. Reroll that 1.
No Death to the False Emperor.
No death and no 2s.
Okay.
Gonna be 2s to wound you.
2s to win. Give me some 1s.
Oh!
Okay.
Thanks to Diabolic Strength, otherwise that'd be disastrous.
So, 4-up invul time, and you can bet I'm doing this singly.
Don't do this.
He's dead!
Well, as I've piled into the long fang, consolidated into the long fangs, denying them to shoot, but you do get to strike me, David.
I do. I actually get 7 attacks.
Okay.
I get 3 from the pack leader as he has a chainsword, and I get 1 from the 4 remaining long fangs.
Cool, cool, cool.
3's to hit because I technically was not charged by this unit, so Hunter's Unleash does not activate. Would have been nice, would have been very nice. 5's to wound, take no wins.
That is it for 1000 Suns turn 4. And you know what? Not only did we achieve Witch Hunter, we kind of achieved it twice. But that doesn't count for points. So I got 1 point for that, bring me to 5. I have gonna discard defend objective marker 6 because I'm not up for defending stuff and it's quite far away.
It's in the middle, even though it says 4, 6 is the middle.
Alright, yeah, so yeah, not up for that. And I can't do anything about secure objective marker 2. David, I should just give it to you because that's what you're going to do next.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just killed those 2, you know, Runic Priest, Njal, whatever his name is. He's dead. I've denied the long fangs. Excellent. I just have one tiny wee problem known as Terminators and Arjac.
Yeah, score 7 to 5, guys. Let's go into Space Wolves turn 4. Right, Space Wolves turn 4, very simple. We have one objective to try and seal out this game, and that is to kill the Demon Prince. If we can kill the Demon Prince, Ross's army is kind of away and out of the game, really. And to come close to my Terminators, is it worth it? So let's see my new cards. Right, so I've still got my Secure 5 priority, Overwhelming Firepower, and Secure 6. 6 is in the middle. I know that says 4, but that's actually 6. So yeah, let's crack on with the movement. Right, Terminators and Arjac have came on down for Demon Prince hunting. Grey Hunters over here are securing 2, along with getting some range onto the Demon Prince. Longfangs don't want any of that Demon Prince, they've fallen back, and they've just moved up to hug some cover. See if Ross decides to come down for that one. Into the shooting phase, and I'm going to do this all at once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He cannot see. 6 Grey Hunters rapid firing into this guy here.
The Demon Prince.
Demon Prince, yeah.
Okay.
3's to hit. Sure thing.
Did your guy not give reroll 1s?
Only reroll wind rolls of 1 from Arjac.
Oh, okay. I killed the guy that did reroll.
Oh, you did, Ross. Thanks for reminding me. 5's to
Ahriman.
wind. 5's to wind. So we've got 2 so far, and no reroll. So take your 3 up armor saves.
Failed 1.
Okay.
So I'm down to 6
6 wins, which is not good because 2 hammers get you. You're dead. Speaking of hammers, it's 4 hammer time.
Okay, I like 4 hammer time.
Kill 2s. Or 3s, I think it was. But he hits anyway.
Yep.
Strength 10, so 3s. Reroll those 1s. Oh. 2 charges. No Overwatch. Wolfguard Terminators first of all in. That'll give them plenty to give Arjac some breathing space, so we'll just reroll him. We'll just roll his now.
Yep.
Oh, they're there. I'm going to charge the Grey Hunters in as well, just for good measure. That'll be enough. So they will slot in as well. Arjac's going to start off the party with 4 hammering this Demon Prince. He gets 5 attacks, 4 normally, but +1 for Champion of the Kingsguard rule, which is any Wolfguard or characters. He has the Wolfguard keyword and character. He gets an additional attack. So 5 attacks, hitting on 2s, no minuses because his hammer just swings normally. Fair enough.
Yep.
Strength 10, so 3's to wound, but I reroll 1 for Thane of the High King.
Show me so many 2s. That's not many 2s.
No, so 3, 5 up invulns now. Wait a minute. Because it's normally D3 damage, but because you have the character or monster keyword, these are straight 3 damage. Okay. So if you fail 2, he's dead.
1000 Suns Demon Princes actually have 4 up in bows.
I know he does.
You said 5 up in bosses.
Oh, 4 up, sorry, yeah. F-roll for him. He's toast.
He's so toast, it's not even funny.
That's the end of turn 4 for Space Wolves, and I don't claim any of my own cards, but I will claim Ross's Secure Objective 2, per the mission rules, as I'm on 2, so that will be another victory point, bringing the score 8 to 5.
With that, David, I am gonna concede. So just explain that one. Demon Prince is dead, which was a huge hindrance. Ahriman's down to 1 wound, and these Rubric with Flamers mean that sort of my mobility is not great, and I don't cover most of the board. Your mobility is better, your combat is better, your shooting is pretty good. You have range, I have short range. Nah, not going to happen. So good game, David.
Space Wolves take the day. Let's let you know our thoughts.
Well, Space Wolves have came back with an absolute vengeance there. I'm really enjoying the +1 to hit sort of, you know, Legion rule.
Enjoying it?
Well, I think it's really cool for a couple of reasons. With Thunderhammers and things, it works out quite well.
Yeah.
It's a really good sort of counter to, say, the Blood Angels one, which is +1 to wounds in the first round of combat, +1 to hit. Is kind of really nice in that one.
Yeah, I think the Hunters Unleashed rule in itself just pays dividends. For me, if I was to start ranking some of the Space Marine armies, I think Space Wolves are probably second top for me.
Sure.
Grey Knights probably tip it. But that Hunters Unleashed really helps them rise up that table of Space Marine armies. It is really powerful. Just in general, if you're getting charged or you charge your opponent, yeah, sure, hitting on a 2+, even with Grey Hunters, and you're getting all the free chain swords in the world, there's tons of 2+ to hits.
That's a really controversial view about Grey Knights being your top Marine faction.
It's also controversial, it's also biased.
Yeah, okay, fair play. Okay.
The reason I put them top is they have access to the psychic table like no one else's business.
Sure, okay, fair enough. I really enjoyed, it was probably stratagems there where you did the one, not Hunters Unleashed, it was basically the one where you got to hurt Thousand Suns more, and then I went, I'm going to do Vengeance of Prospero.
So that was the Imperium's or Emperor's Executioners.
That's one.
So stack that with Hunters Unleashed is really powerful. So in a 4+, you'll get an extra attack, but with Hunters Unleashed you're getting +1 to your hit rolls, so those 3+ actually become 4+. It's powerful.
Yeah, that was really nice to watch.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that, I enjoyed that moment.
A few other good stratagems though, let's be honest, the Long Fangs.
In general, I think Space Wolves have been given really, really strong stratagems, and you're seeing this probably, I think, more with later day codexes. Necron's one had some very, very good focus ones. I'm trying to remember, Elder had some, though they were sort of midway. Generally, we're seeing stratagems that you see them work well with the army as a whole and individual units just so well.
Totally agree.
And I think Space Wolves have came out really nicely for it.
Yeah, I hope as well though, we didn't have all the units that Space Wolves would normally take. There was no vehicles or anything like that. We wanted to try and do boots on the ground versus boots on the ground. So you got to see what Grey Hunters are like and how they can do things. You also got to see things like the Terminators. Okay, they didn't really swing their hammers, but you got the idea they're still a big threat just by knowing what they can do. Yeah,
you got to see Ahriman kill a Warlord, which was awesome.
Oh, thanks for reminding me. Anyway guys, we do hope you enjoyed this one. We've got more Space Wolf battle reports coming your way soon. But again, check us link down below for descriptions to our Facebook page, our Patreon page. If you want to support the channel, help it grow, head on over there. More importantly as well, if you want to catch up on our social media stuff, what we're all doing, our updates, our projects, we post stuff like new models or new kind of things that we're working on, head over and get updated. So with that, hope you join us again in our Tabletop Assault Battle Report.